Hey y'all! So today I wanted to spend this vlog time talking about something that I had been hinting at for the past month or so on my videos for like the covers and stuff like that. And it's something that is really important to me, and I feel like is a really big step in the direction that I want to go with this YouTube channel and as me as a person as well. And I felt like it was really important for me to not necessarily explain myself because, you know, there's really nothing to explain, but it was just something that I wanted to share with you guys because it is something that is really important to me. And I'm not going to really reveal exactly what it is today, like show it to you, but I wanted to at least let you know what it was. At the end of this month, I'm actually going to show you guys my new logo, and there's a lot of things that went into the thought of this logo. I went through a lot of trial and error with trying to figure out the perfect logo for me, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. First, I'm going to talk about what my inspirations were for the logo. My biggest inspiration for it was actually Suga's earpiece logo. You know how the singers, when they are on stage, they have earpieces, like, you know, so that they can hear themselves above the crowd and or tune them out for a little bit so that, you know, they can hear themselves. There was a picture that I saw of the BTS members and their earpieces, and I was so shook by Suga's because it was one of those logos where you could see all of the letters that were in his name in the logo as well, but it was still such a minimalistic design and very easy to look at. It wasn't super fancy-dancy or really complex. It got the point across. And for my logo, I wanted something that was like that as well. So it has all my letters, LXS, in it and everything. I really wanted to go for a minimalistic design just like Suga's, but I also wanted it to be dynamic. And luckily, like, my dad's an engineer, so, you know, I asked him for his help because he looks at things very mechanically and very mathematically, and that's kind of not necessarily that I wanted my logo to be mathematical, but I wanted it to be very concise and very sleek. So I asked him for his help, and he actually came up with a lot of different ideas for the logo. He actually came up with almost all of the ideas because I've always been pretty bad at making logos. You know, I have a hard time doing abstract work, especially like even in my paintings and in my regular art. Like, I'm more so towards like the organic style and like realistic kind of stuff, so it was really hard for me to try and think of something that was so simple. But I wanted it to be that way because I am also pretty straightforward, matter of fact. I didn't want it to be very complicated. So he helped me, and I wanted to say thank you to my dad for helping me. It was, like I said, it was a lot of trial and error. And when we finally decided on one, like, it was good. So when I reveal the logo, I actually created an animation for it. And it was a really long process to try and animate it because I'd never animated anything before, especially from scratch. So everything that you see when you see the video of it, it's all just from scratch. I used Adobe After Effects, which in my experiences with the other Adobe suites, like, that's the one that I have the most difficulty even exploring because there's just so much in it, and it's like the hotkeys aren't the same and stuff like that. But, you know, I watched a lot of YouTube tutorials on like how to do certain effects and how to actually make everything move the way that I wanted it to. And I used Photoshop to make the actual logo itself, and then I was able to transfer a transparent version of it into After Effects, so I didn't have to really make the shape in After Effects. Thank God. But when I was thinking about the animation for the logo, I wanted it to be something that reflected me as a person. So, like, the animation itself, I wanted it to be quick. I think the clip is only 7 seconds long. something like that. And I wanted it to be fast-paced, and I wanted it to be energetic and bright as well. So while we were going through the different design concepts and stuff like that, I really wanted to consider what the animation was going to be like with whatever logo we came up with. So every time we came up with a logo, I would try to imagine the animation that I wanted with it, and the deciding factor for this logo was the animation idea that I had for it. I did all of the audio and stuff as well too. I put it all together. Audio wise, like, it's really dramatic, it's really bass heavy, and it's a lot of rumbling noises, but at the same time, like, I wanted to put some kind of musical element in it as well. So there's no song or anything like that, but it's more of just like sound effects that are reflecting what the animation's doing. So, spoiler alert, I really wanted to put some kind of feedback in the audio. So, at first, because I love BTS, I thought about using and sampling the mic drop guitar feedback in the beginning of that song, but I opted not to, because yes, I do play the guitar and stuff, but that's not what my channel was really focusing on, and I really wanted to focus more on the aspect that I do sing, you know what I mean? So instead of doing guitar feedback, I actually put a microphone feedback instead, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, because I feel like the audio for it and the visuals really reflect on the kind of person that I am, as not just, you know, a person, but it also reflects on like how I am with my work and as an artist. So it's really exciting. Some things I wanted to talk about as well are the goals that I have for this logo. Like, obviously there's the obvious ways I'm going to use it, which is like for eventual merchandise. So like I'd use the logos for like hats and t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. But other than that, I really hope that this logo sticks with me throughout the rest of my musical career, in the sense of like, if I ever get, you know, accepted into a recording label, you know, into a company, I really hope that the logo is able to stay with me throughout the entire journey that I would have as an artist. I worked really hard on it, and I really hope that you guys do notice that as well. Because like I said, it was like hours and hours of watching videos and like learning a program that I had never used before. So I really hope that the logo continues growing as well and improving, and like including like the animation and stuff like that, because right now the animation is pretty basic, to where, like, you know, like I said, I've never used the program before, so I did what I could with what I had. So I know, like, I plan on getting better at using After Effects and the Adobe suites, and I plan on getting to learn more software and more, you know, skills like that, so that, you know, I can be as self-sufficient as possible. Because I do believe that if you're self-sufficient, you're more marketable. So like, I really try my hardest to learn new things and pick up as many new skills and be diverse as possible. So, you know, I really do plan on growing my knowledge as well, and I really hope that the logo and the animation evolves with me. So I think those are the foreseeable goals that I have for the logo, and, you know, obviously as time passes, I'm gonna have more goals for it and for myself. But for now, I want to keep the logo animation for like as an intro for my vlogs and updates. And the reason for that is because I want to make sure that the music and the covers that I do put out, like, I want those to be able to be easily downloaded for you guys. So like, you know, you don't have to take the time to edit out the sounds of the logo animation, and you don't have to, you know, go an extra mile to download, you know, my music. So I wanted to keep the logo for vlogs and stuff, and, you know, things that you don't necessarily need to download. But yeah, I wanted to keep the audio for my music just the audio, for that reason. But I really wanted to talk to you guys about the logo and my inspirations for it, because honestly, there's really no particular reason as to why I wanted to do this, other than the fact that I was really excited and I couldn't hold it in. I'm also really proud of the way that the animation and everything came out, and I wanted to hype you guys up with me, essentially, because like I said, it took a lot of work, and I also believe that if you're proud of something, that you shouldn't be afraid to talk about it or, be shy about it. I'm really proud of it, and I really wanted to share my ideas and my thought processes on the upcoming logo. So thank you guys for watching this, and if you'd like more updates on how everything is going, and if you want to, get quicker updates on when my covers come out, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. And I also have a new Facebook page. It's new in the sense of it came out 2 weeks ago or something like that, and my friend Lorna is an admin for that page as well, so it's not just me posting and whatnot. So an interesting thing that I found out was that Instagram has a new algorithm for, what shows up on your news feed, or on your, is that what it's called on Instagram? News feed? Your feed? Whatever. But I found out that unless you turn on notifications for specific people's posts that you want to see, you're not going to see anything. So if you guys wanted to see my Instagram updates, like if you don't have a YouTube but you want to know when my videos are coming out, and you don't have a Facebook or anything like that, I'm very active on my Instagram, and I do post about my new covers and everything that I come up with. Also, I uploaded a video a couple weeks ago as well for an audition for a show called The Vote, and it's being hosted by a group called Melting Pop Records in Los Angeles. So for those of you that have been with me from the very beginnings of my channel and of me getting back into singing, you guys remember the online K-pop contest that I joined called Rising Legends? And it was hosted by Soompi and Cube Entertainment. Well, Melting Pop is pretty much like that, where it's still fan voted. There's a K-pop label involved, and it's an online competition. However, the difference is that it's not an international contest. It's actually something that's strictly for American citizens. So that's me. So how that's gonna work is that Melting Pop Records is going to post my video along with all the other contestants, and they're gonna post our videos onto their website and their Facebook page. And once per day when voting starts, an IP address can vote. So if you have multiple devices, blah blah blah, anything that has a different IP address, then you can vote once per day on it. Then based off of the fan votes, they choose 15 contestants in the dance, vocal, and rapping categories. It's actually 15 in total. So they said that their goal is to get 5 from each category, and they invite them over to LA to do live broadcasting for their show. And it's where the fans still get to continue voting for their favorites. And I'm also really excited because one of my favorite YouTube artists is going to be one of the special judges. And then after the contest gets done, whoever wins the contest, they get to sign on to an official label. They get to record a debut album, and they also get to debut a music video. So yeah, it's a lot, and I just wanted to say again, thank you for all of the support that you guys give me. I really can't express how much all of the support means to me. And I mean, you guys did so well during the Cube and Soompi one, and that was an international scale, so go you guys. But I really hope that you guys do continue supporting my channel and just everything, because I really couldn't do it without you guys, and without all the support that you guys give me. It really does keep me going, and it really encourages me a lot to just do what I love doing. And I don't have a doubt in my mind that you guys are gonna really pull through for me this time around either. So thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to show you guys my logo. I'm also getting really close to 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is really exciting because I've already been thinking about ways that I can express my thanks and gratitude for you guys, and I think I decided on doing a challenge at my 100th subscriber. So yeah, and this is my 6th vlog now, so when we get to the 10th vlog, I wanted to do another Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, I mean, we still have a lot of time before I get to the 10th vlog, but if you guys wanted to start asking me questions, you can always send me messages on my Facebook page. You can DM me on Instagram. You can comment down below. There's ways we can work this out. Like I said, thank you so much, and I'll keep working hard for you guys and for me, and it's just gonna be a really good time. Thank you guys. Bye.